All right, guys. This is Greg here. I wanted to briefly go over the markets because a lot of people are just thinking the dump has started with Bitcoin. And I don't think that it has. I think that it's in a fourth wave correction and then it's going to be pushing up a little bit more. How far that is, I don't know. 50, 49, 50, 51 maybe. That's what I think. This is typical of it could, don't get me wrong, it could have stopped right here and then it's starting to dump. I don't think so. I don't think so. Bitcoin has stopped right here. I think it's a fourth wave correction. This is a fourth wave pattern, and it's going, this is the trend, excuse me, this is the trend. It's going counter trend to this trend. And it's a consolidation to go up. I think a lot of guys, the traders that would see that would call this a bull flag, where this big one like this is the bear flag. But they call this a bull flag because this is a fourth wave on the Elliott. Usually these types of waves they're triangles, they look like that, and it usually means you're coming up on the end of something, which means it's the last little fifth wave. Now, don't get me wrong, the fifth wave could just pop up right there and that's it. Or it could go right there, truncate, and that's it. So I still think that there's a little bit more to go. But then again, I want to make it clear, it could have ended right there and it's just going to dump. I don't think so, but it's possible for sure. So that's what I think was going on with it on Bitcoin. And it would be the same thing for Ethereum too. If this is the first wave and then it's up here in a fourth wave. And I think it'll push up just past that peak right there and maybe hit 3,500 or something like that. I'm going to go over some other coins. Solana didn't hit my target. I was looking at Solana and Solana is the same thing as, what was the other coin I was looking at? It's very similar in this structure right here. I just want to go over this structure right here. I don't want to go over the whole thing. Trying to make this bullish. As you can see, I have a bullish count and I also have a bearish count with the ABC. And it didn't hit that. It might pop up and hit that. Just have to pay attention. But what's concerning with Solana is the little bit lower amount of volume right there. You can see over here, there's more volume on this section. Let me see. Yeah, and that's where I was buying Solana over here. And there's more volume than there is over here. So that's how I use volume. So this is really telling me, I think it's a corrective wave up, similar to Kusama. So if you're in this, all I can say is be cautious. I'm going to do a video on Near Protocol. I like Near Protocol. I want to go over video and go over my thoughts on this one and what's going on with Near Protocol. I have a feeling, I'll just say this, I have a feeling, just trying to go over these waves and get them correct, that Near Protocol is in a bullish count, but it's not able to really perform like it is. So my suspicion is possibly Near Protocol is probably could pull like maybe a Luna and maybe take off a little bit, but where you enter in on this thing is going to be the question. I think it may have, it's either in some fourth wave and it might push up a little bit more, or this correction is over with. I already went over Kusama. What's that? I'm actually thinking that maybe if Bitcoin pushes up a little bit more, Kusama could push up quite a bit more too. Went over the volume. It's the same thing with the low amount of volume. Basically what I'm saying is for this to be an impulsive bullish move, the volume is not supporting it. Phantom was interesting today. I looked at Phantom. It had like a little mini blow off top where it actually hit 152 and swung back down immediately. So that was probably the end of something for Phantom. It's usually, I call them mini blow off tops, where it went up real quick and it came right back down. It was probably some end of the fifth wave. So I'm going to say Phantom's correction is probably over. It's another one. You can check the volume. The volume on this bullish move does not, this, what looks like a bullish move, this volume doesn't support it. So more than likely it's corrective. All right. I know my charts are messy, but sorry about that. I just keep everything on there. I'll do another video on Luna. Luna's its own thing. And then what's the other one that a lot of people talk about a lot that I'm trying to think right now? I'll do another update on Hex. I still think Hex is coming back down. You want to be careful. You guys are getting in that 15, 16, 17 cents or whatever we're up to. You be careful. What was the other one? Oh, Rune. Here's Rune. Here's a good, where's Rune? Here's Rune, a good example that I'll show you. The volume for this bullish move on Rune, this volume, you see that? The volume supports this bullish move. But right now with Rune is a 1, 2, 3, and that's just a third wave. Okay, so if I pull the fibs and Rune has hit the third wave. So Rune needs to do this, go up, pull back, and then go up like that. Rune needs to do that. I wouldn't FOMO in right here. I would just wait for this because it will pull back. And then you can pick up Rune probably at $6 right here like that. But that's what I want to see on Rune. So far so good with Rune. And like I said, the volume supports an impulse move. You know, also the RSI is kind of questionable too, you know, with this highest peak on this first wave. But I imagine that it had this high momentum on this wave that thinking of the crypto market as maybe Charlie and Miguel, was that when they told all their buddies to enter in or something like that? All the guys on the Moon Gang to enter in right here. Maybe that's what happened. So I'm still going to pay. I'm still going to pay close attention to this, and this will probably be a coin that I will pick up after watching what goes on with this correction right here. So I won't be entering into this right now. I'm going to wait for a pullback. It will have a pullback, guys. So you could probably, it might even go worse, you know, farther down, depending on how the hands in here, paper hands in here might dump. The other two is Metis. What's going on here with Metis was dumping. I know there was all talk of Metis pumping up here and going into this wave, and I haven't really charted it at all. I looked at it briefly, but you know, the whole thing that I heard was everybody left Phantom, like the whales and whoever left Phantom, and they all went to Metis. Well, this is why I don't chase like that, is because, you know, they tell you to get in over here, and now look, it's dumping. It's probably, let's take a closer look at it. Yeah, that's a 5-wave impulse. What's this? It might turn around here soon, but if the market, yeah, it might pump up a little bit. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up for B. No, what is that? I'd have to check the structure, but this is 5 right here. This is 5. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to have a little pump here, a little bounce right here, and then it might come back down. I'd have to take a look at it closer, but it's down to 133. So just to give you an idea, real quick, just take the length of this, you know, depending on where the B wave pumps, you know, something like that, you know, you'd be looking at numbers down here, if that's what it is. I'd have to take a look at that, but this doesn't look, this has got to have a pair with it, an A somewhere, and that doesn't, 5, you know, B, yeah, that could be it, that could be it. Just strange looking. That could be the A, B, and then C. And if not, this is the A, and then this is up for a B and down for a C. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching my video. Peace.